Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well tonight. In today's video, going to use a team that I initially saw someone using it and just got absolutely mocked by them. And don't know why I didn't think of this team. It has been a hot minute since we've used the Christmas Awakened LILLIA, and honestly, she is one of the funnest PvP units in the game. I didn't think too highly of her when I saw her, like initially in like patch notes and whatnots, but after using her and getting her the Holy Relic and whatnot, she is an absolute monster alongside Kyo, and of course using the Meliodas Association for the extra attack. This Holy Relic makes her a completely different character. Holy Relic being increases the hero's basic stats by 10% for every debuff on the enemy, limit to 5 times, so obviously using Kyo for the guaranteed ignite set, her single target cards can do like upwards of 200,000 damage, and that's just level 1, like right off the bat you throw off the card, she just does that. This unit is something different. Jumping over to the equipment here, we are of course rocking her on the attack crit set. Once again, not the craziest rolls in general, and then going over to the closet here, you can actually go ahead and buy the default cosmetics for Christmas Awakened LILLIA, which I might actually go ahead and do when these initially came out. I wasn't spending money on the game, so couldn't go again and get them, but still, like, looking at her weapons, she only has 4 out of 5, and they're not even like invested into. You could easily make this character look like one of the best characters in the game. But jumping over to SKADI here, she's going to be the main girl of the showcase. I mean, look at this costume. All of her costumes are just so goddamn good. I am absolutely in love with this unit. The first card here, if you don't know what she does, decreases the max HP by 2% up to 3 times for 3 turns, then inflicts damage equal to 625% of attack on one enemy, stacks up to 5 times. The second card here cancels buffs and stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack. The ultimate here inflicts damage equal to 360% of attack on all enemies and restores the HP of all allies by 30% of damage dealt. And last but not least, the passive decreases all enemies' attack and defense by 8% and increases allies' skill damage dealt by 15% for each debuff on the hero. So pretty much want to be getting as many level 3 over the Hunting Beast cards as possible, and best case scenario you do come up against a Kyo and they get their extra ignites on you, but you do unfortunately have the ultimate at 1/6. I'm guessing this is a character that's going to come out quite a few times, just like the Sigurd, Miguel, the Brunhilde, so not too bummed out about that, but the summons could have been just a tiny bit better. Jumping over to the equipment here, once again on the attack crit damage set, using 2 attack crit characters, the CC is fairly low, but I still feel like we'll be able to get by. And then jumping over to the closets here, we just have all of her regular cosmetics. She hasn't gotten any new ones yet. I do really hope we start to see some like extra versions of the Ragnarok characters. I really hope we don't just get stuck with the one Brunhilde, the one Sigurd. I don't know, I'd definitely like to see more implementations of them, but this is the team we're using today, and let's jump right into it. Here we go, first opponent, a Escanor melee team, fairly low CC. I mean, depending on, I might actually go ahead and change maybe the Christmas Awakened LILLIA just so she isn't on the far left. That way we do manage to get more of these unique present cards. I mean, I'll throw the card out here. It is crazy what it's capable of doing. I'll throw one into Escanor, one into the Meliodas, and you'll see what it does. It is just, they made the unit so well, and if you guys are looking at the unit and thinking of getting them, if you aren't going to go ahead and get the Holy Relic, I would 100% not recommend. You have to invest into her in order to have her look like this. Granted, it's not a crazy amount of investment, especially considering you can just infinitely grind the human Holy Relics now, since if you go ahead and complete stage 3 of the bird, you are guaranteed one of those rare materials. So I am actually going to go ahead and try and grind out all of the cosmetics, or should I say all of the Holy Relics. That is going to take quite a bit to do. Also, really liking this other cosmetic here. I mean, Gotha is just about to actually die. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. I'm hoping this kills. I actually probably should have gone for the... I probably should have killed someone else with the ignites and then gone for Gotha. That's 100% on me. I mean, we can tank the Gotha ultimate to the face. Actually, still almost killed there regardless. It's an extremely offensive team we're running here today. I feel like the best teams for this SKADI are going to definitely be alongside Trader Meliodas and the King, just due to how powerful both of the characters are, but probably just a tad bit better with Meliodas, just because she has that synergy with his passive, giving him the extra buffs, giving him the grey buffs, all that other kind of stuff. Let's see, how would she tank against Escanor? Like, being type disadvantaged, she does have fairly high crit resistance, so that does save her a whole bunch against him, but even then, like, with these extra max HP decreases, like, she still does quite a good job of tanking against him. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. That should get rid of the Gothas so we can stop those passive stacks from building up. And at this point, we're pretty much won. You're going to see a whole bunch of damage from Kyo there. And if he goes for Elizabeth, we might actually be able to finish her off. That's alright, I mean, we're still going to win this match. Let's go on to the second opponent. And if you guys did summon for the new SKADI Mage to pull her, let me know what you guys think. I've been having an absolute blast with her. And once again, it's a fairly good card draw to start it off. I feel as if though... I feel like if we go for this one here, we should be able to proc revive and then instantly kill. I really doubt she's going to be able to kill Meliodas with just the one card there. I have a strong feeling this will kill with the ignites, but without it, are we still going to be able to finish him off there? We do get the extra debuff, so increasing our damage. I mean, if you can proc revive on Trader Meliodas and kill him in the one turn, I feel like at that point you're doing pretty good there. Also, having this buff removal card almost saves us from teams like the mono blue team, the constant goddess shield spam, the breath of blesses that keep going up. Although most of the time they are only using level 1 or 2 breath of blesses, the damage increase definitely matters, and all the extra resistance and stuff they're getting, it can be annoying. I'm guessing this is a bot just due to the fact that they stun the Kyo. Who are we getting the extra ignites on? Elizabeth. I might actually go ahead and kill Escanor just because I feel like he's by far the biggest threat on the team. Go 1 and 2 there. I mean, it's not very often you see characters with this buff removal card. It's definitely nice. Just the amount of variety we've had with like characters and their cards as of recent has been real good. Didn't really need to waste that card on the Escanor. We easily could have killed with another Ice Cold Dagger, but worst comes to worst, he gets another shield, he gets a crazy merger on his Breath of Bless. We can end up removing both of those as well. God damn, these units I definitely need to use the Christmas Awaken LILLIA on more units when they come out. I feel like units come out, I kind of do the Kyo showcase, I do the Meliodas showcase, any other kind of like teams they synergize with. And then that's kind of it. I kind of forget about it just a little bit, but hey, if you summon for this unit, she is 100% worth the investment. Let's go. Let's go 1, 2, and we'll go ahead and throw that on you. We'll save the extra buff removal card for the next turn. Please don't kill. Actually, no. Well, what am I thinking? That's never going to kill. 2-star card there. 4 ignites, type disadvantage. 230,000. God damn, I can't get over these units. And at this point in time, we do actually have the Valentine's Day Molescula on the JP version. Probably been out for a couple days at this point, but with that banner, it is of course filled with entirely female characters. I feel like there's probably a strong chance you will see most of these characters on this banner. I do know they are bringing back the True Sigma, which is just an absolutely amazing pull. Once again, one of those kind of like top 10, top 8 PvP units. She's so much fun to run and so meta relevant. Like, you can easily replace this LILLIA Merlin with that Merlin in the front of the team. Like, her attack disable, with how like rare it is to use cleanse, and how like if you were to come up against a True Sigma Merlin using this team here, there's pretty much nothing you can do. She keeps those attack disables going, and it's not even like you have to worry going up against teams like King, for example, where you'll be attacking into the shield. Because the attack disable happens passively, it procs no matter what. You can waste all of your cards on shields and whatnot, not land a single hit, and everyone still gets debuffed. So crazy value with that character there. They do also have from what I remember, it's the Summer Roxy on that banner as well, which I was honestly super surprised with. I thought they'd try and keep her just a tad bit more exclusive, so really good pick up there as well. I haven't had like a full in-depth look at the banner, but I do know as well, this is probably like the biggest pick of them all. There is the Red Halloween Matrona, who is absolutely amazing for both of the Demonic Beast battles, and fairly good in PvP as well. I myself have used her once or twice in PvP. Honestly, didn't think of it to go too well, but at that point, like, she's taking hits, she has a buff card up, she has a Tarmiel Association, she pretty much just full heals every turn. Like, you have to completely wipe her in that turn, or she's just coming back and you just have to deal with her full amount of HP again. So once again, absolutely crazy good unit. Let's go 1, 2, and 3, and that should pretty much clean up everyone there. I think we've been undefeated at this point. Granted, we have out CC'd everyone, so that definitely helps. This team here, definitely a team that if you wail out on, could be absolutely absurd. And Christmas LILLIA just wiping units off the field. Here we go, let's see. I mean, we are coming up against the True Seeker Melon there, which is very scary. I think I might actually try and kill her first before actually going for the Trader Meliodas. We can easily get her away from the field, right out of the field, straight this first turn, which really does help. I do need to keep going for the two cards, the two SKADI cards, for actually throw that one out there, we might actually be just shy of killing, and that is entirely on me. Okay, so we can only use debuff cards at this point, so I think we're pretty much stuck to this AoE and the Ice Dagger card, which is unfortunate, once again entirely on me. Let's see though. Maybe I should have gone for Meliodas. That's right, it doesn't look like he's using the two True Seeker cards, so no attack disable comes out there, we'll be just fine. Let's see, we can wrap up you. Let's go... these cards are just so much weaker than all the others. Let's go 2 and... Can't use that either because of the Jack of Light card. I might just go ahead and chuck out another AoE. It is what it is. I feel like that was such just a big misplay on their part, and as long as you're just keeping that up, it's kind of like when you're using the Festival King, for example. As long as you're throwing out an AoE card every turn. Also, level 1 Dissolve card doing that much damage as well. Like, it's not just her single target cards. She's just, overall, just an amazing unit. On probably what is known as one of the best teams in the game as well. The Christmas Wake and LILLIA alongside the Kyo and the Excalibur Arthur. If you can have Holy Relics for all three of them, you honestly just get so much CC. The fact that she has a Flood card as well, you're obviously best off using her on a HP set because you get so much CC and it's also helping out your damage. It is a extremely, extremely powerful team. I really do wish I might actually go ahead and build her a second set of gear. Let's see, let's go 1, 2, and then if that doesn't kill, we'll also throw out the Ice Dagger card. But with this many Ignites, I know he does have the extra stat increase buffs on his Meliodas, which we could have removed those first, but I feel like, yeah, almost 200,000 damage off a level 1 card. It's not many units can survive that in this game, especially once they've already taken damage. We're unstoppable at this point. If you guys do have any video suggestions, by all means let me know in the comment section down below, but I really am hoping with this next up and coming update, we do get the ability to sync up with JP, because it's just been such a long time in the making, and I don't know, I definitely reckon they could have done it a long, long time ago. Let's see, let's go 1, 2, and 3. I feel like with all those Ignites on Merlin, as long as we get rid of everyone else, we should be fine. Did I accidentally throw that card into Gotha? I did too. They were both meant to be for the Amelia. I feel like we should still get quite a bit of damage up on her there. Yeah, almost 240,000. Just right off the bat. I know she's pretty much like forced to be used alongside Gotha, but if you like, you can run her on other teams, even just using them alongside Jack of Light Gotha. Using the Jack of Light card, because you're pretty much forced to keep that card up every turn as well. You have a bunch of debuffs on your enemies, you're still getting a good amount of her Holy Relic proc, so you're still doing good damage at that point. Let's see, I can easily finish her off there with that card. And I might actually go for the Murder on these two, and... Goddamn, I really want to rush the ultimate and see if we can finish this match off with it. Why not? We'll go 1, 2, and 3. That should get rid of the Jack of Light Gotha. And at that point, I'm guessing he's just got Ram in the back, and Lolly Merlin and Ram. Although Lolly's Merlin's ultimate is very, very strong, the shield on it is really, really nice as well. I don't think we should, unless it's 6-6. They've lost so much of their like frontline support, we should be good. I really wish Lolly Merlin got some more good skins. I know all the skins as of recent, all the like tuxedo ones for, I think it was the 2.5 anniversary. And maybe this, I may be mistaken there, but I don't know. I feel like she's definitely got some of the lamest skins. Granted, Lolly Merlin isn't like the greatest character design. No one saw her and was like, oh yes, it's Kid Merlin, I'm so excited. But I don't know, she's definitely a really fun character. I really like the design on her. All those Ignites as well. Pretty much guaranteed to finish up with these 3 cards there. It's more just hitting damage cap on her is always going to be the hardest thing. There we go, cleaning up with SKADI there. Once again, stuck to that 30% damage, but yeah, I'll finish her off. And at that point, not much you can do. I think we're on to our final opponent here. I don't know, this video has gone really fast, I feel. And our final victim, I'm definitely liking the look of this team. It is just completely random units. However, if he does manage to get these 2 ultimates off here, we are going to be in a whole world of hurt. Let's go... I don't think these cards will kill, so I might go 1, 2, and just chuck out this extra one on the king there. I'm confused to see who he's going to have in the back here. Having the evasion food there, I still think we'll be able to kill. Unless I'm mistaken, he's still going to actually tank that card surprisingly well. Okay, so he's still got the Twig on the front. Depending on what our card draw is, we could be in quite a bad spot. I doubt he'll rush either of the AoE ultimates turn 1, so let's see, going for the, okay, so we get the extra Amelia card, rushing the Amelia ultimate. Amelia does have the secret technique effect on her ultimate, so as long as she doesn't have like a whole bunch of cards, we should be fine, but it looks like she's using most of them, in all honesty. Freezing the Christmas with LILLIA. Don't have to worry about that because we barely have any cards for her. Can I kill her in this turn? I highly doubt that, right? I mean, I'm still going to go for it, of course, but she's quite a tanky unit. Pretty much everyone uses her on like a HP defense set. Getting rid of the trigger there. Didn't really need the buff removal, but we used it anyways. Come on, SKADI. Pop off? Oh, yeah. No, never mind. We are straight getting rid of Amelia there. Unless he has like a Purgatory Barn in the back, which, just due to the fact we have such an offensive team, we shouldn't really have to worry about it. Yeah, look. We've won this match. It's in the bag. Actually, with that card draw on SKADI, I might actually see if I can go ahead. Oh, but he's going to go for the King ultimate. No. What a perfect way to wrap up the video, just with the SKADI ultimate. I don't actually think we got off any ults in this video, which is kind of expected with most of the units nowadays. Like, they just end up doing so much damage from their 1-star cards. You kill way before you get their ultimates, and finishing it off with the forfeit. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. Honestly, some fairly easy matches. I do usually just end these videos. Go ahead, just play the first 6 opponents that I find. I'm not going to sit here and play for like an hour or so and get like, just show you the matches where I stomp every opponent, because I usually like to do these videos in a sense where if you were to have this team and just use them in your day-to-day life, what kind of, you know, opponents, how would they just play out? But I mean, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.